how did you get there, Jana? What was the day that, let's say, would you say Reality High was the turning point for you? And I guess my question is how did that happen? I know you had writing partners, but like who gave you that chance or got your foot in the door?
That was, I mean, before that we had worked on a movie that was in theaters. It was called The Perfect Match, and the way that came about was like they needed a rewrite, this company, and they were like, we need a page one rewrite in 10 days because we're shooting this movie no matter what. And we're like, so my writing partner, they had approached him, and he's like, I can't do a page one rewrite one day, but I have to. This is before we like kind of really solidified as a team. They said me and my two writing friends who write, when we write together, he said maybe we could do it.
Yeah.
And so there was like nothing guaranteed at that point. There was no money, there was no nothing. It was like, go basically rewrite a script in 10 days and submit it, and if it's better than what we have, we're going to shoot it. And so we did, and we did, and they liked it, and they shot it, and I mean, it wasn't life-changing in the sense of like money or anything like that, but that was like our foot in the door. And then from there, that company had said they'd be interested in doing a like updated She's All That type movie with the black lead. And so we went and we wrote that on spec. Again, no money, no nothing. Yeah. And then by the time we were done, they didn't have time for it or space for it on their slate or whatever. So they were like, okay, go take it. You can do whatever you want with it. Yeah. And we had a friend in Netflix in the legal department. Okay. It was in the very early days of them doing movies, and so she's also executive producer on our film. But she read it and really liked it and thought it fit some of like what they were looking for as far as like categories of viewers they needed and wanted. And so she took it to her boss, and it was actually super quick. From the time we wrote that movie to shooting it was like, or was it from the time we wrote it to release was 2 years. No kidding. So which is insane.
And so I don't mean to interrupt you, but so far it sounds like a lot of random ass chance, right?
Yes.
After your friend first was like, oh, let's give Jana a shot, right? So then you're in there. And then what'd you say? She worked in some department?
She's a lawyer at Netflix. Also,
so you just randomly had a friend.
My partners did. They both were friends with her.
So then I guess my question now to you is, how much do you think is random chance, luck, who you know, like?
Well, it's like, it's obviously some of it is who you know, but it's because we had all been in LA for 10 years, and the reason we knew a lot of those people, yes, a lot of it was from, both my partners went to Howard. Yeah. And so they have a really strong, supportive community out there in the entertainment business, but also it doesn't matter if you have connections if you don't have any, if you're not ready for those connections. Like, yeah.
Well, no, the talent aspect, of course.
Like, you have to have like something to offer.
You just watched a segment of the show Chasms of the Mind. To see the full episode, click the link below.